Well, hello, hello, hello. Hello. I know, it's been a while. I'm sorry. You know, life got in the way at first, and then I had this massive project I had the idea for, which, yeah, should have been a long time ago, to come out. Anyways, I kind of got stuff built for that project, right? So I have an entire build and it's gorgeous. But to fully actually, show you guys what is going on, and I don't understand why I don't have a cape texture. That's weird. Anyways, distractions. Yeah. I made models, right? Like my beanie and stuff. And they're epic. Like, epic. I spent so much time and I learned so much about modeling and Blockbench and stuff. However, for some strange reason, I can't get two of the models, the most important models, to work. And I am losing my mind. Like, literally losing my mind over it. And I figured, okay, let's just move on. Move on with ideas. Move on with stuff. So, to catch you up, we have more hot air balloons because Lockie was like, yeah, are you gonna make more? And that got me thinking. And I'm like, you know what? I could actually do every single color of the wool. And so I did. And it's actually pretty fun to fly through this because you kind of have to dodge and weave and try not to land. And maybe you even manage to land on them. Pretty epic. The other change, as you can see by some of the ugliness behind me there, I changed from Bobby Mod to Voxy. And let me know what you guys think of this mod, but I love and hate it, right? So, love seeing all the things, right? It's kind of pretty cool to have a visual for all the stuff and things, right? Like look how far apart all this is. Like, we can see all the way over here, right? It's amazing, like really amazing. I love it. However, the light thing is an issue, especially with shaders, right? Shaders basically work only like in your render distance, your actual render distance. So if I were to turn on shaders now, for example, we would have like in a spherical thing around us, the shaders with the light and whatnot, and then the rest would look stupid. You know what? Let me show you. Takes a moment to figure out what's going on. Looks lovely. But now look what happens to the land over there. Oh, and as you can see, I lit stuff up. But see, in the far distance over there, like it's Minecrafty and not shadery, and I'm not too sure if I like that. So in future, I might need to switch between Bobby and Voxy mod depending on what exactly I'm doing. And yeah, but still, look how gorgeous. I still love everything here anyways, but look how gorgeous this is. This is beautiful. I'm in love, even with no, not even with all of them. It's just adds so much more. It just adds so much more. Anyways, it is kind of satisfying to watch Voxy render and everything. I don't know why, but I do sort of Yeah, yeah. I do actually approve of that rendering part. But it's just crazy. Like, look at it. It's crazy. I love it. Sorta. I mean, I love it without the shaders. But with the shaders, definitely, Bobby. Anyways, what are we gonna do today? Since I can't show you the other project, I actually would like to finally do something with the copper golems. I have actually figured out a way how to integrate the golems into my storage system. Which pretty much is going to entail me ripping half of it out. Yeah, like this stays, right? And we're gonna, have still this as our unsorted chests, right? The shulker boxes will still go here. Yeah, I may have gone overkill with shulker boxes because I'm a hoarder, and I may have gone through almost 2 shulker boxes full of shulker shells within... How long have I been doing YouTube? A year and a half? Yeah. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm on day 3,778. And, yeah. I use a lot of shulker boxes. Anyways, now, I'm going to basically leave this wall as it is and just feeding stuff into it, right? And then we're gonna tear this away, that away, because we're gonna sort them into whatever's going on there. And then we're going to move this and the wool to that stuff. Well, basically, no, the concrete is going to go... I think I'm gonna put it over there because I'm also going to separate the already done concrete and the powder. And the wool is going there, I believe. And then we're gonna open this up. And we're gonna have somewhere here dug around, right? And yeah, I have a shulker farm down there. I brought a shulker and I did tunneling. So, like, I've been productive, but nothing really to show, especially since not my redstone contraptions. So I might throw all the links of whatever I started building with all the farms I added into the description if future me does think about it. If not, please hold me accountable and tell me I'm a Muppet and that I should do that. But I'm also not going to show off any of the whatchamacallit, farms, because it's not my design, and I'm not a redstoner. Anyway, well, am I not a redstoner? Because I sorta came up with this whole entire system with the copper golems, but whatever. You tell me if I am or not. How about let's just start the time lapse and let's get everything going. And I'll see you when I'm done. This is gonna take quite some time. So, roll the time lapse. It has been hours, okay? Hours for waiting for these cute little copper golems to all fully oxidize. Well, I mean, freeze up, right? As you can see, I already got 16 of them. So here's what happened, right? Like, it took me quite a while to get the storage system built and whatnot, right? And then I actually did a recording explaining what I've done and whatnot, and well, I was so tired. I just can't use that footage because it's just no. I'm so incoherent is the wrong word, but you know, you just can tell how tired I was. Anyways, I slept now, and well, obviously, and I've been waiting around for these guys to oxidize. I don't know why I didn't just leave my computer turned on and you know, AFK'd. I think then they would be oxidized by now. But literally, it's been over 5? No, it's been definitely more than 5 hours where I've been hanging around waiting for these 2 last ones to statue up so I can bring them down into the belly of the beast, right? I even had time to manually sort away all my stuff. Well, most of it. I still have this one weird random chest, but I have yet to figure out where I'm gonna put the dripstone. I forgot to put cobwebs anywhere. Arrows, definitely not. You know, there's so many things where I'm like, I didn't even think about putting them in there. And, well, I guess over time it will change the layout and stuff, because right now it's more of a theoretical, logical standpoint on how I'm going to sort the things. The practical usage of this is yet to be determined, but as you can see, I tried to mimic the same principles I was already using over there, and since I do not want to constantly have shulker boxes here, I kind of went with a terracotta behind there just to make it sort of look nice. And I actually think that the glazed white terracotta, I think it's the glazed white one, yeah, should be the white one, right, works really well with the rest of my storage aesthetics, I would say. I also added these nice things here because I wanted to put the new shelves somewhere, and I kind of thought it's kind of cute to just copy my banner and just put it in there. I really like it. Like, these shelves just genuinely open up so much more. I actually can't wait to fully build with them and other builds and whatnot. Had to change up the tunnel here to match because I basically implemented that while already having messed with the storage system and whatnot, you know, so that kind of intertwined, and saying messed with the storage system as I designed it in a copy. Obviously, I added 2 tunnels here, and I decided to actually split up the concrete powder and the, yeah, already done concrete, mostly because of my mountain building. I have so much concrete laying around, because eventually, like a month ago, I think, I flew around my world and just, you know, collecting all my resource stockpiling at past projects, and I kind of realized, I think my last mountain I technically would not have needed to get any terracotta or concrete anymore because I have so much now. Yeah, so back here, still the old kind of redstone stuff, and I started having bulk storage, right? Just for all the leaves, because it doesn't necessarily fit in here, and I still, even though I used a lot of stone for Port Town base, yeah, in here stuff. But yeah, I still have a lot of stone and whatnot, just to get you up to speed here. But now, let's go into the belly of the beast and actually look at what I have going on down there, right? So, kind of sad that I can't use or didn't really consider trying to design it up there so I could see the copper golem movement, but also one of the reasons I put it down here was copper golems are so loud, like loud. And then I designed this all, right? And I halfway built it, and then I kind of saw X's Vanilla Tweaks update video, and there's now silencer chests, and now they're not annoying. But the other thing is, I kind of find it really odd and weird to not have an audible feedback on chests myself now. It's just, I'm opening that, you know, and it's just silent. Like, that's also sort of weird, right? Now, anyways, what we're now needing to do is we need to implement, here. That's also the other thing I got from Vanilla Tweaks, the data pack where it, what's it called? Sets default tools for all the blocks that do not have default tools, because I don't know, why does Mojang think it is okay not to have a default tool for glass? Like, why can we break stone in an instant, but glass not? That just doesn't make any sense, you know? So, anyways, I opted in to do that, and if you guys, I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think about that, but I actually like it. I just need to get used to it. That's, I think, my biggest problem. Now, what we're going to do, I have vines here because in my entire testing I have been doing, in creative, copper golems tend to get stuck on each other, which is sort of the bestest thing, right? And I am kind of confused how I'm gonna do this. Ooh, I have a better idea. Let's start from here, because then the copper golems will go opt into the chest, and then I don't have to worry about them. Anyways, what we're gonna do, plop the dude here, and that's what, ooh, I should have thought about that. Yeah, okay, give me a second. All right, as if nothing had ever happened, right? So, I think you have to alive him. Oh no! I know it's not necessarily that I'm going to see them, but I kind of wanted to have oxidized copper golems down here instead. I am regretting my choices a little bit now. You know what? C'est la vie. They're not gonna be oxidized now. It is what it is. You live and you learn. Right. You... over there. No. You know what? I'll just do this on my own time, and I'll be back in a minute. You don't have to painfully watch me do this. This is kind of pointless, I guess. Okay, I got him in. Well, except these two, since I'm still waiting for them to be done. Anyways, as you can see, I tried to make sense out of the categories and whatnot. Like, I need to change this block for amethyst because I have more amethyst than calcite. I kind of figured they sort of fit together, and since I'm not gonna have bulk items of them that would be fine. You know, and subject to change, probably the emeralds are not gonna stay here, because in all honesty, I have a lot of other things that I kind of sort of neglected and forgot. So basically, like I already mentioned, this needs to sort itself over time, probably. And even though I have wax blocks here, these are actually the unwaxed category on the left side of the honey and the waxed category on the right side of the honey. I kind of figured put the honey in the middle just to make it make sense, and kind of added slime in the honey thing too. You know, added different other things. I suppose it would be better if I would just show you the filter setup, right? So I have all of this happening and stuff like that, and whatnot. And I need to actually add pots in here because I forgot to put pots anywhere, and I just plopped all of that over here. Talked to Nessie about it, and she's like, I will put that with clay. And I'm like, that's an unsorted self-sorting item too, so you know, kind of didn't want to do that. And yeah, what else is important to mention? Right, here are my input chests, right? As per the original one, on the right one I have the single item drop down, and on the left you have the shulker box unloader, which you can see here. The shulker box unloader feeds the shulker boxes over here into this line where the shulker boxes are in the first place. And then the other item I have is an item elevator over here that just feeds everything up here into that line. So if I would have, let's say, some random wood or stone or whatever in shulker boxes or something that I didn't want to take out to feed into here, it just can make its way through here anyways, basically. And then what basically happens, the unsorted category is still here, so I don't have two different unsorted items. It just takes a while until it's through. Like, I did a test in creative, and it took about an hour to sort through a full set of shulker boxes, right? No, wait. That's wrong wording. 2 full shulker boxes. That's what I threw in there. Maybe, just maybe, I would want to add another redstone signal down here. I just have not figured... Well, I haven't necessarily thought too much about it. But the thing is, as soon as stuff starts to trickle into that chest, the golems start to take it out, right? Which basically means they're not gonna run with full capacity in the beginning. I suppose it's gonna change over time, but I don't know. Like I said, subject to change. I do still have a little bit more room to potentially add more. And I also figured that, especially if you look into stuff like this, because I have like this massive cacti farm, that I'm gonna start something similar with the bulk stuff as I have over there, and I can just, you know, stack them here. Like literally I can just start double chest stacks up here since I have the headspace. And this is something I won't really look at because it's just, you know, everything is tucked away, hidden. So the noodles, I suppose. Yeah. I don't actually really know what to tell you guys anymore, but that's gonna be it for me for this episode, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna at least get 2 or 3 more episodes of something out for you guys this year. I know I have been a little slacking lately, but life is life. And then struggles with getting stuff to work. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky, I can get those models to work after all, because like I said, I have a full-on episode report. Well, I guess I need to re-record some of that stuff. But you know what I mean? I have stuff and content and whatnot. But anyways, this has been an all over the place episode. Sorry for that, but I guess ADHD side questing brain has been active so hard. Like, I can't keep up a normal conversation currently. Like, my brain just flies away. But hey, might also be the fun of me. I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye-bye.